So I can give honest S tier and S tier. There's no more than one S tier. All right. So this is actually like, well, it's actually not in alphabetical order. Actually, it kind of is. It's in alphabetical order. Almost, except for the fact that you like threw Connor in there. Connor James. Well, we'll start off with myself. We'll do that. How's that sound? Rebel S tier. We'll do a little green. We'll go do green names. So we'll throw Gospel in S tier. Fake news. Jumping in ain't easy. It's real news. The general gets S. Yes. I'm S tier. I play the game well. Thank you, Zop, for the Prime sub, dude. Yo, Zop. Zop is a brave man with no fear. So Zop gets 2 positions in the tier list, okay? So Zop gets S tier, and at the same time, what green did I use? Did I use this green? No, I did not. This is Zop when he's drunk. There we go. Like that, right? So you're running ads on this? Fuck you. If you sub, there's no ads. 5 ads? What the fuck? I'm out. So we got Zop at S tier and then also Zop in the drunk tier. F tier when drunk. So Zop gets 2 places. It's kind of like Livy, right? Like there's sober-ish Zop. So Zop is never actually soberish. There we go. And then drunk. I think that describes Zop's place in the tier list right there. Who else do I think for S tier? I'm looking at the names. Oh, Riero, easy S tier. The reason, holy fuck, 7 ads. If you subscribe using Prime, you don't get any ads. I didn't know I was going to bombard you guys with ads. Damn. I love Zob, but that mug ain't S tier, LOL. I gave that to your competition. Thank you, Boss Wayne. I appreciate that. At least you're supporting SWG streamers, am I right? So we'll go over the reason. I'm really good. Let me go over reasoning for giving people S tier. S tier is like exceptional ability, showing up, not making stupid decisions, being able to shot call, and overall being on top of things really quickly. Like, for example, Riero is really, really good with healing people even when they're not calling for it. So Riero, Oisi, S tier. Zop, no fear, always goes in. Very organized player, S tier. Myself, I'm always going in. I'm always catching people. I'm always watching out. I don't really get caught, except when there's like nobody around and it's like FR3 for like 30 minutes. I did die. But like I don't get caught in the middle of PvP. I stay out of bad situations. I'm not overextending, so on and so forth. I also survived like 20 ATSTs, so that was pretty based as well. S tier. You know who else doesn't die often? Zop 100% not S tier. Worst PvP event of all time you were in shot calling. I might reevaluate that, LOL. Who are you in game, Beckles? But you know who gets S tier for sure? He's only died I think 3 times. Oh, that was 2 nights ago? Yeah, well that was rough. Vit. Vit gets S tier. Rank 11. Plays it safe, is always on target. I don't know what else to say. He shot calls good targets, solid player. That is fair. Well, you know, part of the important part of playing the game is not dying. You know what I mean? Safe in the guild hall? No, safe in the game. Like, he's mid-fight, not putting himself in bad positions so that it ruins our team. You know what I mean? It's really hard to give Jedi S tier because it's a weird position to be in. But you know who it really is easy to give S tier? Yacht and Mr. Pauly. These are our CMs, and they carry us in fights. They carry us in fights. You just gave 4 Jedi S tier. Finally, some legit S tier. Yes, it is legit S tier. It is. But it's like the CMs, they do a lot of work. If you don't know by now, the primary job of a CM is, you may think it's dots, it's actually healing. I don't know if the Imperials know that because I can't put their CMs in S tier. I feel like people just die and they rely on master healers too much. With the patch that went in today, CM is a whole lot more important than it was yesterday. So I hope Imps figure that out one pretty quick, or else they're going to have a lot of problems, because that was a pretty decent Jedi nerf that happened today with the new patch. Let's see. Who else can I... Sniper Shot Biss. Sniper Shot's pretty good. Yes, true. Another person that I would put in S tier who legit plays his class well. This is clearly an issue with only one range Jedi in there. But Yacht's in Rain, and he's S tier. He's not a Jedi, but, you know, he's in Rain. He's also... There's only like 3 active people in S tier, and that's like Blurry, Riero, and Yacht. So, I don't know what to tell you. Next person in S tier... I will not log in. All right. Is this Levy? It's Levy, S tier, squad leader. I don't think I've seen S Levy die before. Or maybe I've seen him die once. I'm not sure. He hasn't died very often when he comes out. We usually win fights. When S Levy is there, I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling like we're going to win fights when S Levy is there. Positioning is important with squad leader. Squad leader fencer is good. And he does it well. And I hope he comes out every time. I wish he was jobless so he could come out to every single fight. Being jobless in SWG is based. Let's see. I'm looking through the list. I would put Livy on there, but Livy doesn't really PvP too much. I'm looking through the names here. I think I've covered all of S tier for Rebels. I literally made 90% of the person on that list stop PvPing. All these people still PvP to this day. What are you talking about? Like, all these people still PvP. You didn't even mention me in active rain. MJ? Mjolnir. Oh, Mjolnir too, right? Mjolnir is also active rain. I forgot about that. That's true. I totally forgot about Mjolnir. Not intentionally, dude. He's the Imperial Whisperer. Gets Imperials out. Where are you putting me? You're a solid... Here, I'll show you, dude. You're a solid... Why didn't this go to 20? You're solid A tier, bud. Mjolnir, A tier. A tier is good. What the fuck, lol? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'll PvP 1v1 right now. 1v1s don't count. This is a group PvP list. What the fuck is this bullshit? I was that totally Bass F tier. Never healing you again. I cannot wait. All right, Mjolnir, you want to go down to F tier with Drunk Zop? Don't heal me again. Let's see where you end up in the tier list, bud. Mjolnir, A tier's fine. A tier's fine. There's nothing wrong with A tier. You know who else is in A tier? Bales are on. That's who's in A tier. Puke? Has Sporklift died yet? Gotta go imp and wax you daily now. All right, dude. Then I can put you at S tier. If you go Imperial, I can put you in the S tier and Imperial list. You know what I mean? It's not the same. Another person I put in A tier is Elder Wand. He's a CM, but he's not as round as much as I'd like him to be. And I don't think he's got like big venoms necessarily. I'm not sure exactly. I don't even want to be on this list. Remove me. No, it's too late. I'm not removing you. Where's Vasafi? Let's not ask questions yet. I don't want to skip to where's Ozaya? What's up, wise dude? Vasafi has to go to S tier with Gospel, same skill level. Avi, dude, please stop. Put me in F tier. Put me in F with Drunk Sop. No, I can't do that, dude. I can't do that. Let's throw... Oh. I forgot one person. There we go. Detta can't do math and all that shit, but he can call targets and organize groups well. So, Dervish Monster in S tier. Actually, he might go to A tier because he can't get from Dizzy. Detta is S. Oh my god, this list is terrible. One person should be like 20 names on that list. What do you mean? I'm not done. It's not over yet. Lol, the FR3 crew. Hey man, not everyone is FR3. Fraud Detta lives. He also brings out his rifleman and actually destroys people with his rifleman. It's actually been pretty fun. Well, on Detta Scallion. Prophet Detta should be above S tier. What is above S tier? No. Sem down to B tier. Sem doesn't play, so I'm not putting him on the tier list. If Sem played actively, I'd put him on the tier list. Let's put Blurry over here. Blurry. I actually, it's hard to evaluate certain people's skill level. Blurry is pretty good. A tier, there's nothing wrong with A tier, but Blurry is quiet as a mouse, and I don't know what he's doing most of the time. But he doesn't give me any trouble, so Blurry is an A tier. I got Robbie into some good PvP fights, and that mug disrespects me like that. Rain about to get off WoW and roll Imp. Jumping ain't easy. All right, dude. Well, I'm sorry. That'd be cool if they played the game. I mean, explain how Dervish Monster and Gospel are S tier. Listen, I just am. I am S tier. I am S tier. If you don't think I'm S tier, dude, give me a reason why I'm not S tier. Why? How am I not an exceptional player? If you are S tier, keep me at A tier. I will. He's riding it, so he's automatically S tier. I can play anything in this game. Literally anything, and I can play it extremely well in this game. But overall, it comes down to, like, as a Jedi, it's like, as a DPS Jedi, it comes down to positioning, focusing targets properly, making good calls, etc. Here's why you are C tier. You're going to say FR3. You schedule Light Jedi Council meetings, and you're the only one that shows. True. It's not my fault, though. Oh, Kaisu. That's right. There we go. I totally forgot about Kaisu. There's like a lot of names on this list. And so Kaisu's S tier. He plays enough. He's S tier. Thank you for reminding me, dude. I'd put Livy in S tier, but he's not really playing much. put Rab Savage here. A tier player. I guess this is lemon pepper, right? It's not really Kaisu. There we go. Drunk tier with Zop for Livy. I suppose that could be done. No love for Rebel Best Rifleman Sag. Who would that be? Rebel Best Rifleman. Oh, Yacht is Balenciaga. Hold on, I should change that. There we go. Free one, Larry Clit. The only thing S tier about you is the ability to run in circles. Okay. There's no Imperials to PvP because they are all on Rebel tier list. No. Adding to the DP map. Zop's coming off. Yeah, where are you putting Blug? Blug doesn't play. Remember you got bullied off the server? Is that Larry Fish, dude? I'll see you later, bud. Let's see. I'm trying to see who... I got this big list that Vit sent me. So I'm trying to go through it. Oh, you know who else is A tier? Neener. And that new guy, Wired. They seem to play similarly. I don't know why, but they're both pretty same skill level. But Neener's banned now, so can we get a cross through his name? Hold on. Here we go. There we go. What a coincidence. Yeah, Neener and Wired seem to be equal skill level. But Neener's banned. So he was recent up until he got the ban. Where do I get my tinfoil hat tier? There is none. Some of this is also based on participation. So, you know, Jackber is F tier. I'll help you out. I don't know about Jackber being F tier. Jackber seems cool. It's hard to judge him. Seems all right. Shitbag? Why you hate Jackber? I'm in a different time slot from main group. Hopefully I'm on the list. Who are you? Skelva. Illusia. You're on the list. I promise you that. Let's see. I'm looking through this list. I got a lot. So this is where it starts getting offensive. B tier. If your name isn't on the list, welcome to B tier or below. I'm so sorry. No offense. Hellas? I guess it's Hellas like that, right? The reason Hellas is there, he's not a bad player at all. He's just pikeman. And I think pikeman is perhaps one of the worst classes in the game at the moment. He could go up if he got one of them if he got some gnarly one-handed dots, he could go up to A tier. And then after if there's like some changes, there's some changes being debated about stun or state immunity, he could potentially go up to S tier. Hopefully we've not made any enemies yet. Dying to stupid shit kind of puts you in below A tier. Like if I feel like you've done enough. This is all subjective, right? This is my personal feelings. If I've seen you die to stupid shit, probably going to end up below A tier. Consistently. In all fairness. If you didn't have FR3, you'd be dead a lot. I'd have to play differently if I didn't have FR3. Does dying stupid shit mean overextending? Yeah, it could mean like putting you in a bad situation. Or just ignoring calls or being disruptive in Discord. Like I already know who's going in C tier. I know one person who's going in C tier. And yeah. Let's throw Ox in here. I've seen Ox die to some dumb shit. Vasafi. No offense. Marine. I've seen Marine die of some dumb shit. For speaking gibberish, we just call that Turkish, dude. Ziak. Ziak is S tier. If we're throwing him in there, I wasn't gonna throw him in there. Hard to judge Shuichi. He hasn't been around for a minute. I'd throw Tweak in S tier, but Tweak has not been around in a minute. How is it spelled? It's spelled Zuaq. Rami, delete and start over. Who's Ragni? Oh, that's right. Ragni. That's a whoa. Ragni. We'll throw him in A tier. Haven't seen him do any dumb shit ever. Z is hard on WoW right now. Oh, Tylox? Never seen Tylox do anything dumb. You guys liking my pissing off my own side list? Can't wait to get to the Imperials. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Oh, man. Wait till I get to the Imperials. It's going to be brutal. Rami, put me on S tier or I blow up the city and will no longer kill turrets. You're in S tier. Right here. No, that's why you put me there. No, that's not why I put you there. I put you in there because you're brave with no fear, and you taught people no fear. Just go in, press button. You know what I mean? That's why you're there. You know who's solid but doesn't play a whole lot? Nath. He's a good guy. He plays somewhat. Doesn't play enough though. Remember, this is a subjective list. So I think Viv's template holds her back. I think her playing the role that she is playing, I think it would be better if she was Master Enhancer. You rated that fucking idiot Zop over all those people? Viv's macros hold her back. I don't want to say she's a bad player. I would just say I think her template needs a rework. That's my only issue with Viv's template is really she'd be bumped up to A tier pretty easy. Oh, Viv doesn't use macros. Power support is rough. It is rough. That is true. She is rank 10 though, on her way to rank 11. She does good for a girl gamer. That's the kind of spirit we like in this stream. I think I'm going to start playing again and roll Pistolier. I don't even know how half the people in chat are. I know who Special K is. Viv was better at Force Intim than Zop early server. True. Sporklift? Has he even died? I see his name. Hold on. Let me go to... Hold on. Let me check some stuff here. Let me get this web page up. All right. So Control F, Spork. Never died. Woo! 33-0. What's the criteria for this list? Perfect. I'm so glad you showed up, dude. I have to throw what's the criteria? It's all subjective based on how your performance in PvP is, in my opinion. Okay? In my opinion. We're gonna put Sporklift S tier. Look at this man. 0 deaths. Free win is Bloog, my child. I can't put free win in there. I can't put people who don't play in here. It's also based on your template to some degree too. Yes, also that. Like you can't be like rolling Pistolier with like no dots and you know an FWG5 you got from a basic crafter, right? You'd have to be F tier. Just wanted to know what the criteria was. Well stated. This is a group PvP tier list as well, right? Yes, correct. It's not based on 1v1s. Hey man, Pistols is OP in their passive defenses. Not on their damage. Waste of pearls. Waste of condition. If I had, I don't know. If I had a big hammer, I'd probably put it on my bounty hunter. And farm big Jedi for money, but that's about it. But I'm not even sure it'd be worth it. I mean, all but 5 deaths on the board are like me trolling Onyx when they were imp. Let me keep looking at this list. Looking at who's there. Madhead's been gone for a minute. Don't know where he went. I like Madhead. Let's see. What is Gloomily on this list? Gloom. Oh, he's got a death, dude. Is he 12-7? No. He's 12-1. I'm not active enough to be on the list, but I put you on it. I put you on it, Nath, A tier. That's why you're not. You show up to world bosses sometimes and you heal people. It's nice. B tier? No, dude. A tier. Gloomily, it's hard to make a fair judgment. He seems to do fine, and he hasn't caused any problems. If I revise this list, I'll probably mark him up. So we'll just throw him in B tier for now. No offense. He's probably really rich, probably has an insane rifle, probably strafing people really hard. Oh, pistol? Oh, dude. Oh, gotta throw him up there, dude. In the S tier. Sosco? Sosco is... Sosco right here. I've seen Sosco die, I think, to some stupid shit before. I think. Who's Sosco's rifleman? What's his name? Dapper. That's what it is. Dapper Dan. I think it's that, right? Oh, I also want to throw Get Wrecked in here in A tier. His nades burst people down, and it's hilarious. Every time I call a target, he's like on that person. Larry Fish is the Oxy guy? Yeah, Larry Fish. He was good when he played. He doesn't play anymore, dude. Let's see. Who have I not put on here? Oh, Malakoi. Malakoi has been solid in PvP, but his template's all fucked up. I don't mind him being in the PvP, for sure. I love Malakoi, and he's not a bad player, okay? But his template's bad. And he does get kills, but he's squishy. Mex, thank you for the Prime sub, dude. I appreciate it. So we're going to throw Big Dervish in here. This is almost offensive. This almost feels wrong to put him in there. Onyx, KS, Connor James. I should make an R tier for racist and throw Connor in there, huh? Let me see S tier real fast. You see? It's all right. It's not bad. Let's see. Am I missing anybody? Elucia. Elucia. B tier. I think he could be a little bit better. He doesn't come out on his Jedi too much. He mostly comes on CM. I don't know how big of an impact he has. This is if I make a new list, if I revise this list or something, probably bump him up. But he's been a solid player, shows up, friendly guy. I like him. B tier for now. For now. Leaderboard link? Yeah. I can do that. Oh, I know. Avi, whoops. I'm sorry, bro. I've seen you die to too much stupid shit. It's rough, I know. I'm so sorry, bro. But I've seen you do some really dumb shit in PvP. So that's why this is happening. I no offense. I don't hate you or nothing. Um 97 kills and 3 deaths, not even on list. Based. Who's 97 kills and 3 deaths and not even on the list? Let's see. 97 and 3, Zenik. Right. Because you don't play. Your last death was over, your last win was over a month ago. With a ping like that, he's lucky he's even C. Adding to the DB macro? I never see you out there, dude. Hardly ever. How about I get Rain to log on, fight Urami to decide this? Avi Miso is S tier YouTuber though, legit. He's an S tier YouTuber. I feel that. What is this? Stop. There we go. Adding to the DB macro. Kaisu asks if S tier wants to 10v10 Kaisu, me, and Avi and Drunk Zop will participate. Hey, just because the S tier is a thing doesn't make it a good team comp. Although it actually isn't a bad team comp, to be honest with you. It's got Master Healers. It's got 2 CMs. Sporklift. People getting upset over a tier list. That's my favorite. I love it when people get upset over tier lists. That's good. A very subjective tier list. Is Drunk Zomp bringing his lightsaber? Welfare tier, Livy. I'd put Livy on here, but he doesn't really play. I put people I feel like are actually trying to play. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I put on this list. I can bring Saber or Hammer, no fear.
I'm just here for the salty mining.
100 bits. Thank you. Thank you for the 100 bits, Dr. Polly D, dude. Let's see. Let me look at my list here. Let me see if I got all the names. Oh. I've seen... No offense, Droforder, I like you. But I think you died to some dumb stuff sometimes. Jackbur, I don't know where to put Jackbur. I haven't seen him PvP on Rebel side yet. So I'm not going to put him on the tier list right now. Sleepy. Sleepy is... Where's Weiss? Weiss does not play. Sleepy, we'll throw in B tier for now. Hard to evaluate. I know he's around. I know he plays. But not as much as I think he could. Udama just came back, so I'm not going to throw him on a tier list. Got Avi Miso. Ox. Blurry. Garrick is on there. Dapper's on there. Deda's on there. Elder Wand. Dro, Gloomily, Hellas, Lucia, Islevi, Jackbur. We already placed Connor James. Chronic? I don't even know who Chronic is. I don't think I've even seen this dude play. Connor James should be renamed Ice Cream Man. Yeah, I don't know if we want to go back down that. What about Big Ol? Who's Big Ol? Canera. This person is down here. I've lost with Canera. Big Ol Biddies. Who's that? Big Ol Stinky? No. He's not really PvP'd much. I think that's Ned, and he never joins voice or anything. Ned does not try to join our group for PvP for whatever reason. I don't know why. So I can't really rank him when he doesn't group PvP. Ener, Nath, Onyx, Riero, Ragni. I threw Ragni on the list, right? Rav Savage, Shuichi. Shuichi quit. So what's the point? Throwing him on there. Tweak also quit. Squaw. I don't know if he quit. But Squaw so far C tier. Although I've seen him kill bounty hunters just fine. Taikonda. Have not seen this guy PvP really yet, so I can't really list him. Tylox, Visafi, Viv, Wired, Unknown. That's Sem, but Sem quit. So there's no point throwing him up there. Zeox, Zenik. Zenik he doesn't PvP really. He has not PvP'd in a while. And Zop. I think I got the Rebel tier list. So we got Gospel, myself, Zop, Riero, Vit, Balenciaga, Mr. Polly, Islevi, Dervish Monster, Lemon Pepper, Zeox, Sporklift, and Pistol. in S tier. In A tier, we got Mjolnir, Get Wrecked, Dapper, Baelzeron, Elder Wand, Blurry, Rav Savage, Rest in Peace Neener, Wired, Ragni, Tylox, and Nath. In B tier, we have Hellas, Sleepy, Ox, Elucia, Visafi, Marine, Viv, Gloomily. In C tier, we have Big Dervish, Drofiter, Onyx KS, Connor James, Avimisu AU, Canera, Squaw. And then in Rebel F tier, we have Zop, totally drunk Zop. You know, is one of those bipolar players. Go get him, Romney. What's up, Born? Thanks, dude. This list needs to be written in red crown to honor Buell. I love Buell, dude. Buell's a S tier forum poster, dude. I love Buell. Is Zop ever sober? That's the question. That's why I put sober-ish in S tier next to Zop. Sober-ish. Not totally sober, but somewhat sober. You know, sober enough. His liver PM'd me and asked for help. All right. Now we got Imperial side. We got the Imperial tier list. So Rufio S tier, Rufio. All right. Yeah, we've got some things to discuss on the Imperial side. So what font do we make this? Like 20? And we turn the color to what? What do you guys want the color to be? We'll make it like purple like this. Yeah, I think that's a good color to go with this. So, whew, there's so many. So many. Who could I put in S tier? I think Long Balloon belongs in S tier. I don't like Long Balloon, all right? I think he's like ridiculous. But as a squad leader, tanky guy, hard to kill, does line of sight well, runs around, does everything well. Long Balloon, I would say, is an S tier squad leader. Unlike Mumbo, who is, or Obmum, who's down here at C tier, because while I'm thinking of him, right? So we'll just go ahead and make that right there. Yeah, there we go. Long Balloon, S tier. Wait, he hasn't played in over 6 weeks. Guessing? Has he not? I don't keep track of Imperials, but perfect. Your dots and your template wreck us. I think you're full stacker, but you're a problem. They keep healers on you, and it's Ripperino. Perfect has gear, and he's got a stacker template to go with it, and it's wrecking us in PvP. So Perfect S tier. I'm trying to look at the whole tier list here. Trying to give it a good fair shake here. This is also Mumbo, right? So his template's useless on his Jedi, so that's why it comes on his SL. Image design tent is hot right now. I'm here to see Revan in F tier. Revan F tier. Better set that font to Comic Sans. Comic Sans. That's good. I like that. Let's see. Papa Bravo. I think Papa Bravo quit. Did he not? Rip. I would say Wabofi. Wabofi doesn't really die to dumb stuff. He gets away a lot for having FR2. He plays Master Healer well. I'd say Wabofi's pretty good. I honestly believe Wabofi S tier. Pretty decent player. Do it? Oh, I will, dude. Don't worry. I got you. There's a lot of Imperial players on this list. I would throw Bearded Mouse on this list. Arcani Dinkle, Ripperino. Divum. You think Arcani and Dinkle are S tier? I'd put Arcani in A tier. I've never felt the pressure from Arcani like I have from you with dots, and he's a swordsman, so I've never felt the pressure from a swordsman either, like having a big hammer. I'm sure he has a big hammer. I would put Dinkle in A tier. I would also put Divum in A tier as well. So we'll put Divum and Dinkle. A tier. I haven't played since February. Game sucks. We all have the same dots. Aren't you Pikeman though? But you're a Pikeman stacker. Perfect. Don't put much faith in this list. It's bad. LOL. This is what I salt. This is what I'm doing. I'm farming the salt, dude. Farming the salt. I've heard all dots are in Banhouse, so all F tier. they're all in Fissel's house, Ripperino. I know some people we can throw in F tier right now. Nipa. Neaton. I don't hate these people. Actually, I think Neaton should be banned, but Nipa not playing a solid PvP template. I don't know if I have to make another tier list. This is there we go. This is below F. And if you don't have this, I'm sorry. There's like 2 people on the Imperial side with this very specific issue. CD Pyro and Giggity. No Imperial, no heel states tier. This is a special tier. You're a very special person if you made it onto this. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Doesn't even the has no healer tier. Very, very good healer. Doesn't even have heals at all. Actually, we have to go a tier below this. Sorry, I have to do this one more time. No heals tier. It's below heal states because you can't even heal your own damage, right? So it's pretty bad, right? Like it's the Rufio and Mumbo. We'll just remove Obmum from here because the lack. There we go. Roast me, gospel. I don't know. It's like I'm still going through this list. Hold on, brother. Let's see. Matthew. Actually, Baker. Baker somehow did not make it on this list that Vic gave me, but that's okay. I remembered Baker's name. We'll throw him in A tier. IDB'd you, instant S tier. Imperial no heals tier. Yeah, that's oof. This is a special tier list. Scissors Moms, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hold on, I'm scrolling. I've got notifications. 1 second. Let's see. There we go. 80% of these people are like C tier if they played 4 years ago. Mivius, Hosni, solid. Oh, kind. So Mivius shows up a lot, but Mivius can't seem to get up from. I don't know. I had the underline hit. So we're going to put Mivius here. No offense to Mivius. He could easily be A tier, but this is such a bad issue. Not being able to time heal state stand makes you completely useless in PvP once you're KD dizzy. And it makes your team waste a bunch of force on you. This is like a really bad problem. And he could go up to A tier if he was able to figure that out, I think. Hosni, kind. He throws dots. However, dots don't carry the fights anymore. I mean, dots are important. But what's more important is healing your own team, and I'm not sure he's doing a lot of that. So we're throwing kind / Hosni in B tier. CM's primary role should be to heal, I think. Dots are good for sure. Don't get me wrong. And he's got good dots. I fought him 1v1, and I couldn't beat him in the 1v1 because his dots are too powerful. He would just dot me up with everything. But you got to be able to heal. The healing is where CM's real value is, especially now with that patch that went through today. CM is like so much more important than it was. And that's hard to say because like it was already really important. Let's see. We've got MF Doombot. I want to throw him in C tier, but I feel like he's actually useful because he's the only one with force knockdown and force into him, I think, on the Imperial side. And that's a pretty big deal. Just having those abilities is a pretty big deal. And I know he uses them. So I think I'm going to throw him in B tier. His template could be better, I think, for what he's trying to accomplish. He doesn't really deal damage because he's powers, unfortunately. Johnny Imp is rating with a party of 24. What's up, Johnny, dude? How are you, man? But I'm throwing MF Doombot in B tier. Welcome. Welcome. We're doing a PvPer tier list. What's up, Nipa? How's it going? Welcome to F tier, Nipa. No offense. This is rat talk. Sees the smoke, dude. Fair. It's just your template. It's you die instantly. It's rough. Let me show you guys the rebel tier list I've made, okay? So we got myself. We have Zop when he's soberish. Riero, Vit, Balenciaga, Mr. Polly, Islevi, Dervish Monster, Lemon Pepper, Zeox, Sporklift, Pistol, and S tier. I like Nipa. In Rebel A tier, we have Mjolnir, Get Wrecked, Dapper, Baelzeron, Elder Wand, Blurry, Rav Savage, Rest in Peace Neener, Wired, Ragni, Tylox, and Nath. Hacker tier common. What's that? Wired equals hacker tier. Wired is H tier. Oh man. In B tier, we have Hellas, Sleepy, Ox, Elucia, Visafi, Marine, Viv, and Gloomily. Now some of these, if you're A tier, you're just doing fine. You're doing great. If you're in B tier, there's a little bit something fucked up with you. Maybe like a template, maybe an issue with like you just die to dumb stuff, you know? And then C, template, dumb stuff, positioning, etc. And then F tier, Zop being drunk. But we got Big Dervish, Drofiter, Onyx KS, Connor James, Avi Miso AU, Canera, and Squaw. Damn it, I need to go to dinner, but this is too funny. Dude, this is what I live for, dude. The entertaining streams. I'm glad you're having fun. I'm glad you think it's funny. I'm glad you're entertained. That's what I'm here to do. Now, there's some people I have not listed. Accurate list? You think that... I shit on so many of those C tier dudes. Accurate list. All right. Well, I'm glad you feel it's accurate. Maybe we have the same feelings here, Special K dude. So Tablet. Tablet is a newer player, but he's ranked up pretty quickly through world bosses and Onyx, KS, and F tier. Yeah, she is an F tier. F tier. Onyx is F tier. Did I put her in F tier? No, I didn't. Oh, I didn't put her in F tier. I put her in C tier. Never mind. I take that back. Imperials so far in S tier we have Long Balloon, Perfect, and Wabofi. In A tier we have Divum, Dinkle, and Baker. In B tier we have Kind and MF Doombot. Imperial C tier we have Mivius. No offense, Mivius. And then Imperial F tier we got Nipa and Neaton. And then we have the Imperial No Heal States tier, which is CD Pyro and Giggity. And then we have Imperial No Heals tier, which is worse than that, which is the Rufio and Mumbo. And then Obmum is also pretty bad on his Swordsman SL. I'm surprised she figures out how to log in. I'd say F tier for Onyx KS. Sure, can she beat me in a duel? I'm pretty sure she can beat you in a duel. I really feel that is the case. I feel like F tier is like, I mean, F tier is just F tier. What can I say? Taru! All right, so we have Kino. Where should I place Kino? I really feel like Kino doesn't make bad decisions. He doesn't really PvP all that much. But he doesn't PvP that much. I was going to put B. I was thinking that too, Marine. Less than C for Kino? I don't know about it. That's a little harsh. Surprised any of the imps made it to S tier. Don't think I've had to heal a single time any time the fights were near even. What is this template? I don't know. I think it might be Master Healer. S tier for gold selling? Does Marvin play anymore? Jeffers. Didn't know King Kino PvP. No, there's a guy named Kino. Kino. Ifrin. This guy dies almost immediately every fight. No offense or anything. You need a runner tier? Oh, if we're talking about running, that's more of a bounty hunter thing. I mean, everybody runs. Marvin kind of be it with Long Balloon. I would put Marvin in S tier. Let me put Marvin in S tier here. Marvin. John Henry. Where do I put John Henry? I'll put him in over here. Jaxa. Solid and bearded. I feel like Solid. We'll put him here. His template isn't stupid. He has died quite a bit, but it's like once the fight is kind of over, you're gonna die anyways, right? So we'll throw him in A tier. I feel like he isn't holding his team back. I don't think he's holding his team back, if that makes sense. Jaxa solid A or S tier. Fissel. We'll do what we did for Neener with Fissel. We'll give him the we'll give him the band treatment. And we'll put him in A tier. Band tier. Drunk or sober? Ooh. Actually, yeah, was Fizzle ever sober? That's a good question. I don't think I've ever talked to Sybil. A tier is so generous. Let's not speak ill of the dead, okay? Let's not speak ill of the dead. No, Imp is sober. All right, dude. You aren't sober? Are you not sober, X-Virix? I think he's always drunk when PvPing, actually. It's the only way to enjoy it. I don't know where that Kyrie person went. Brandon B. I actually like Brandon B. He's a good guy. He's a good guy in F tier. Let's see. Earthworm. I don't think I've seen him PvP. He might have PvP'd on his Jedi, but he was like a pikeman before that, and then I remember him dying pretty quick. So Earthworm. Claxius. Is he a healer? I feel like he's a healer. Throw Claxius. I feel like he's not holding this team back. I don't feel like he's holding his team back. Laguna. I've only seen Laguna die a bunch. No offense, Laguna. B tier for now. Potentially A tier in the future. Jack Flash, which is just Jack, I believe. He's an SL rifleman. Jack. We also throw Warstone in here. Actually, Warstone dies very quickly, but he's got a big rifle. So we'll do that. Okay, who's this? Who let this rebel scum on Twitch? Me, dude. I just, you know. Man like Naru. C tier, because I've seen this guy. He gets shredded pretty easily, and I see him like first to run when he does PvP. So, man like Naru, C tier. Let's see. We got Matthew. Haven't seen Matthew really do anything bad. We'll throw him in A tier. Matthew. Boom. Although he does talk a lot of trash. Plop. Are these actual players? Yes. They are actual players. Demos and Plop. Can we get dropped ranked here? Naru even play? He was at one point, right? I feel like it's been like a month. Mikolov PvP'd recently, but he dropped rank. Haven't seen him PvP much outside the one time he was ganking me. I think I got away. C tier. Serby. We'll throw him in B tier. I don't think these CMs are healing. It doesn't feel like they are, and they should be. Unspoken Force. Is Unspoken Force still playing? I feel like I haven't seen him since we fought on Naboo that one time that I made a video of it. Maybe he has. So many shitters and A tiers on both sides. Does Unspoken even PvP? I feel like they just hang out on speeders near us. I've seen him PvP. Yran. I haven't seen Yran in months. Rip Yran. Euros, haven't seen him in a long time. Zyrane, I think it came out a few weeks ago, Zyrane. But Zyrane, I hate to do this to you, buddy, but your template sucks. I actually am friends with Zyrane. He's a good friend of mine. He's a lovely individual, but he's CM, but doesn't matter. He's rifleman. He gets shredded like that. Jaxa. I still haven't played Jaxa. Like, I feel these people are competent, right? This is competency. This is not holding your team back. I haven't seen Jaxa do anything to like, oh, well, that was really stupid, you know? I mean, I've seen everyone do kind of like dumb stuff or whatever, but like, not like, they're not it doesn't feel like they're losing the fights because of this. I feel like this is what's causing fights to be lost. And this. And this. I feel like that's what's causing it. Kyrie, don't know what happened to that guy. Impaler, that's Johnny, but Johnny doesn't really PvP. Espen, I feel, doesn't do a bad job, but he gets ganked a lot. So it's hard to say without the gank stuff where he places. I feel like he dies. He needs to work on positioning, I think. Espen needs to work on positioning. If Espen works on positioning, C tier. Just got Knight on Thursday, right? Too fresh to put you on the list. Disciple. I feel like Disciple doesn't really make really poor decisions either. He plays it pretty safe. He's A tier. Bearded Mouse. Bearded Mouse, I would like to put in A tier, but he dropped. I think he quit. So we'll do this. No offense, Bearded Mouse. I think he might have quit. He just messaged me one time that was the last fight ever, and then someone messaged me that he like dropped rank 8 and went down to Padawan. So that was pretty brutal. Avenel, I feel like Avenel dies too much in group PvP. Aldaris. Aldaris is not bad. I don't think Aldaris is bad. Avenel is deaf IRL, so he has a hard time hearing calls. The reason I put him on there is positioning. Ooh, I did not know Avenel was deaf. Atamic. Well, he's only been playing as bounty hunter recently. No one instructed my good friend Atamic how to play the game. F tier until I see improvement. He could quickly zoom up to A tier or even S tier with some dots. Yeah, he can't hear where the group is going, so it's like playing in PvP without Discord. Caught in 4K. It's rough. It is. We got Claxius. Does Kyrie's play anymore? Kyrie play? Jeffers was out about. Jeffers, haven't really seen him in group PvP. We'll throw him in. We'll throw him in B tier for now. Hellbent. Same deal with Hellbent. Man, there's like a lot of players, I feel like. How many players do they have? There's a lot. Oh, I haven't placed Plop. Plop was a good stacker. That is actually, I know he's going to be solid. It's Cascadia. So I know he's already solid. That kind of carries over from Basilisk unless he develops some sort of problem with his health that causes his hands to not work. Plato doesn't really play. I haven't seen him in forever. Did I place Deimos? I've only seen Deimos force run so far. We'll put him in this tier because I've only seen him force run. He didn't do anything that was like really dumb that I've seen. So he's all right so far. Pharaoh, haven't seen him in a long while. Tablet. I actually PvP'd against Tablet. Let's take a look at my channel here. So let me pause this real quick. This fight is kind of like why I have Mivius where I have him. Because Mivius just stayed on the ground for a really long time. But Tablet was in this fight, and he was like rank 4 or 5? Something. He was worth some FRS. But he wasn't wearing a robe. What rank is Templar? Is that rank 5? And then Giggity doesn't have heal states. That's 5-minute flop. Yeah, he flopped a lot. That's the reason Mivius is in C tier until he can figure that out, because he flops like a lot. Like this is not even like 20 people on him or 15 or whatever. This is just like 3 people on him, and he gets flopped a lot. I mean, Tablet was solid with the heals here. I don't want to say Tablet's like bad or anything. It doesn't seem like he's a bad player. Tablet's, it's not, this guy just walks by, calls us homos, and then drives off. S tier for that guy. S tier trash talking. Just sees a 3v3 leaves. Im's recruiting him right now. Tablet gets up just fine. See, because Giggity doesn't have heal states, he's like in such a dangerous place. I don't know if Giggity has heal states now, but last time I fought him, he did not. Skip ahead here. Like when we're on Tablet, he's still struggling to get up. I think he used heal states instead of heal all, because there's no way he took that much damage. But he got up. I do wonder what kind of pressure, if he would fold under the pressure of like 3 people hitting him with Dervish. And I did some draining force because I was taking a bunch of force damage. Or I was running out of force. I think it was just straight up dervishing for like 30 minutes. So what did it? Not 30 minutes, but 3 minutes. Marked with like the thing here. But yeah. So we'll give Tablet like what do we give Tablet? Like we give Tablet B tier until further notice. He's not bad. Let's see. What else do we have? Solid I already put on there. Marvin I already put on there. Jeffers, John Henry, Hellbent, Giggity, Espen, Earthworm, Divim, Disciple, Dinkle, Damos, CD Pyro, Brandon B, Bearded Mouse, Avanail, Aldaris, Atamic, Jaxa, Kind, Kyrie. Haven't seen Kyrie in a while. Does Kyrie still play? I don't see them PvP. I only saw them at World Bosses. So I'm not going to throw them on the list there. Kino, Claxius, Laguna, Long Balloon, Man Like Naru, Marvin, Mikolov, MF Doombot, Mivius, Samurai. Samurai doesn't group PvP. I don't think I've seen him group PvP like once. I've seen him BH, but not really. Actually, I did see him group PvP. Wallace's World. I'm honored to make your list. Tablet. No worries, dude. If you're an active PvPer, I threw you on the list. Thanks for playing, most of all. And you're above a lot of people. How do I improve my tier? Just be active, and then I'll get a more decent... there's not a progression system, no. It's just my personal opinion thrown into a tier list. Is there fight clubbing? No, there's no fight clubbing tier. Nobody fight clubs. I don't think anybody fight clubs. Active PvPer for me is dying constantly. I think I got everyone though. I've got pretty much everybody. There's a tier above S. No, there's not. Oh, that's right. How could I forget? Yeah, how did I forget that? Good point. Imperial carry tier. There we go. Unkillable turrets make that tier. Oh, that's right. Unkillable turrets. Bases. There we go. There we go. I feel like now it's a real tier list, guys. Good job, everyone. We made it. BHs as well and carry. I'm not going to put BHs on the carry tier. BHs are lame, though. I hate that. But really, those BHs have largely been unsuccessful in trying to carry them, if you really think about it. But ATSTs, turrets, and bases have definitely got more kills than BHs. For sure. And I don't think we've lost a fight due to BHs quite yet. Just put me to F tier if you're serious about it. Oh, no, I threw you in C tier, Avanail. Someone told me you're deaf, so I don't know if that's true, but if it is true, maybe that explains some of it. He can't hear you, bro. Yeah, I don't know. Rank 9 in F tier? I don't think there is any rank 9s in F tier. Nate can only farm so many pearls. Yeah, I don't know why I'm trying to talk to Avanail if they're deaf. Duh. All right, so this is the completed tier list. I'll call this Rebel PvPer tier list, and we'll call this Imperial PvPer tier list. And the share will be set to anyone with the link. Copy link. So here's the Imperial tier list. And then the copy link. And here's the Rebel tier list. Should do a kill death ratio list. I mean, there's already one right here. Look, dude, I'm number 3. Woo! But that's not a KDR list. Kill death ratio. Still waiting to make a list. F tier, baby. Oh, that's right. I forgot the... Let's see. This is only anyone with the link can share, right? Their viewer, right? Okay, good. So we'll... X-Virix, sir. I think I've seen you be out of position a few times. So we'll throw you in B tier. Bounty Hunter tier list. I run away from all of them, so I can't give you an accurate representation there. Let's make this a little cleaner. Whoop. There we go. This is a little cleaner now. There we go. So for Rebel S tier, we have myself, Zop when he's soberish, Riero, Vit, Balenciaga, Mr. Polly, Islevi, Dervish Monster, Lemon Pepper, Zeox, Sporklift, Pistol. A tier is Mjolnir, Get Wrecked, Dapper, Bale, Elderwand, Blurry, Rav Savage, Rest in Peace Neener, Wired, Ragni, Tylox, and Nath. Rebel B tier is Hellas, Sleepy, Ox, Illusia, Visafi, Marine, Viv, Gloomily. Rebel C tier is Big Dervish, Drofiter, Onyx KS, Connor James, Abby Misu AU, Canera, and Squall. But one second, before I do this, let me see if I can revise Marine here. Marine's only died like 10 times. Let me bump Marine up. This is a mistake. Clearly rigged. Right here. Boom. Marine and A tier. LMA, you put yourself at the top of the list. You can't objectively call yourself the best. That's why my list is subjective, Nipa. See, I've never said it's an objective list. When you make the list, you are the list, Nipa. I'll make the next list. I look forward to it, Coral. Rufio started that, though, perfect. KDA is so relevant. So many crafters killed that world boss. Oh, yeah, it is. A lot of... No love for the CMs. There are love for CMs. However, I think the Imperial CMs are not as good as the Rebel CMs. I think they hold the team back. So we got an Imperial carry tier. ATST. Unkillable turrets. Bases, baby. Imperial S tier. Long Balloon. Perfect. Marbin. I don't know where Marbin's at. Hopefully he comes back. And Wabofi. Imperial A tier, we got Divum, John Henry, Rest in Peace, Fissel, Solid, Disciple, Jaxa, Dinkle, Plop, Aldaris, Mathiel, Baker, and Claxius. Imperial B tier is Kind, Laguna, Tablet, X-Virix, Jeffers, Deimos, Hellbent, Serbi, Kino, and MF Doombot. In C tier, we got Mivius, Espen, Avenel, Warstoned, Mikolov, Man Like Naru, Ifrin, Earthworm. And in F tier, we have Nipa, Atamic, Zyrane, Jack, Brandon B, and Neaton. And then we get the Imperial No Heal States tier, which is below F tier, CD Pyro and Giggity. Then we got Imperial No Heals tier, which you really think you wouldn't be able to get down there. Rufio, Mumbo, and then we have Imperial dropped rank tier, Bearded Mouse. Like totally surrendered his rank. Post this list in the pit or doesn't exist. Can he do a neutral tier next? There can't be a neutral tier because there's no significant like neutral group, neutral PvP things that show up to World Boss or anything like that. And it would be limited to like 20-ish people because of the group size limit. Rami ranking more important than FRS rank changed my mind. X-Virus needs to be in dropped. Hey, listen, if you guys don't like this list, it's subjective. It's my opinion, okay? If you don't like this list, you can make your own list. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just make your own list. It's totally fine. We can all have our own list. It's cool. No big deal. Nah, man, you have the best list. I'm Night Dude. Yeah, he picked it back up. He picked it back up. $100. If you don't like the list, it's because you aren't S tier. Get
If you
wrecked.
don't like the list, it's cause you aren't S tier. Get wrecked, nerds.
Yes, that's true. I was stuck on vet for almost a month. It was horrible. Oh man, that is rough. That is very rough. Microsoft Sally out here shitting on people based. List looks good to me, just saying. Thank you, Perfect. Wow, we have similar opinions, dude. I'm just saying, maybe you're just saying that because you're an S tier on the Imperial side. Accepting credits to take down the whole Rebel team. PM for details. All right, guys, that is the tier list. That's all I was really planning to do for the stream today. I promised the Rebel side I would do it. And it has been a blast doing it. Thank you for the bits, everyone. Hey, if you have a Prime and you want to sub to me, I will be streaming more stuff. I actually plan on streaming New World with Tim Allen on November 2nd. So I'll be playing with his guild in Aftershock, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you for the subs. Thank you for the bits, Polly. And I will catch you guys later. I'm going to upload this as a YouTube video. So thanks for hanging out, boys. It's been good. Maybe I'll make another tier list in like a week or so or something like that. So, or actually in a couple weeks, maybe. We'll see how this list, to see if it motivates people to improve. All right. See y'all later. Have a good night. Have a good day. Wherever you're at. Peace.